Well, hello, friends and soul family. Beautiful rising, good afternoon, and or lovely evening to you, wherever you are, depending on the location of your rotation. Thank you for stopping by my channel. This is our Daily Chakra energy reading, and today is Sunday, May 28th of 2023. So happy Sunday to all of you out there. So, oh yes, and happy Labor Day weekend. No, I mean, my bad. Memorial Day weekend for all of those of us here in the US. This is like the first official weekend of like, I want to say summer, but it's not summer. But it's kind of summer, but it's not. It's like Memorial Day is like the first of the mini outing. I guess I want to say like it's like the first of, like if you're in the US, it's the first of like the red, white, and blue holidays. So it's like Memorial Day, July 4th, and like Labor Day, right? Is it Labor Day? What is the last one? Like in the that is right at the end of summer, but yeah. So that's really like what what I'm feeling is the red, white, and blue holiday season. It's like Memorial Day, 4th of July, and then yeah, I think it is Labor Day, like the end of August, right? Like the end of August, beginning of September is the last one, but it's like the red, white, and blue holiday season, and I love it. Like I don't know, there's something about the energies. If you just think about those three, those three like holidays, like they just bring a whole different energy. Cause let's see, so it's like school just got out, and then it's like a holiday weekend, and so this was like weekends to like leave and go camping and go out and just be with your friends or whatever, and yeah, the long weekend, and then from then it's just like summertime. Like it's almost like the sun and like the whole earth knows, okay, it's time to get warm, and that's what it does. Like yeah, and then it just stays warm for like the whole summer up until like Labor Day. But yeah, so happy red, white, and blue season to all of you here in the US. Um, One thing that interests me is I would love to see what the winter is like in the southern hemisphere. Like, that's one thing that, you know, those of us in the northern hemisphere never really get to experience. And it's not even, yeah, like we don't even think about it because we're just business as usual. But that's their business as usual as well. So it's like the months of June for me have always been summertime and like warm weather and everything like that. But, you know, in the southern hemisphere, June is winter. And like that is just like, what? Like, yeah. So I think that is really cool. So we have our uh, chakra auric field energy out here. So I don't know if I said, but all of my readings are intended to be timeless, meaning whenever you have found this video is when you're meant to hear the message. So if your guides have led you here, your spirit, your ancestors, your higher self, the divine, or even if someone has shared this video with you and you decided to watch it, then there is a message here for you. So let's get into our energy for today. So we have the auric field of the etheric body. Card number 1, the very first card in the deck, is what we are pulling today on this Super Sunday. Auric field of the etheric body. All of the life forces that are important for me flow to me in abundance from the inexhaustible sources of the universe. That is a lot. All of the life forces that are important for me flow to me in abundance from the inexhaustible sources of the universe. I like that. I like it. So the auric field of the etheric body. We got the etheric body card last week as well. And our etheric body is the part of our auric field that is, I'll say, like synonymous to being the root chakra of our auric field. It is the layer that is the closest to our physical body. It extends about 3 to 5 inches off of our body. So it is the one that is right the closest up against our skin, and it deals with the physical, a lot of the physical communication, I'll say, that we receive like from the outside world, the material world. So this is an affirmation that we are being guided to. I feel like we're being guided to use this one. We're being guided to remember this one, write it down, whatever it is. Because this one's such a mouthful, I feel like it's an important one. And it is number 1. So all of the life forces that are important for me flow to me in abundance from the inexhaustible sources of the universe. The sources that come from the universe are inexhaustible. Everything that comes to us from the universe, all the energy that we receive from the universe is inexhaustible. That means it can never run out. It can never run out. So if we have energy available to us that never runs out, how do we find ourselves running out of energy? Mm-hmm. That's a good question. Because there's literally no way for us to ever do that, because we are literally connected to a source that has an inexhaustible amount of energy. So I feel that we are being guided to take a deeper look into ourselves and to find that part of ourselves that is attached to that inexhaustible force source and start using it. So you know how they say work harder, not smarter? That's what I feel that we are being guided to do, is to work smarter. So let's read what it has to say. So all of the life forces that are important for me flow to me in abundance from the inexhaustible sources of the universe. When you eliminate the blocks that prevent you from regenerating your energy from the inexhaustible reserves of the source of the creative force, you will have considerably more vitality, joy in life, and creative power available to you. Since time immemorial, the elimination of these obstacles to self-development has been the secret of the saints, the spiritual teachers who work with an unbelievable dedication for the benefit of humanity. They draw their strength from the source of all life. There are even many well-sustained reports about women and men who have been able to harmonize this block to the point where they required neither food nor water. The ability to use this gigantic source of power results quite simply from the decision to do whatever we can do best in the material world, what we can most easily learn, what brings us the most joy, and what fascinates us. In short, from the decision to also use the gifts that the creative force has given us at birth and pass them on to the rest of the world. Yeah, okay. To use the gifts that the creative force has given us at birth and pass them on to the rest of the world. The more you spend your life with people, situations, and activities that have little to do with you, the more you cut yourself off from the spiritual source of power. The more exhausted and listless you will become. Healing stone, opal in general, but especially matrix opal, Andes opal, and cashlong. Cashlong. Yeah. Fragrance essence, cayenne and the Bach flowers, walnut, and agrimony together. So basically, we are being guided to tune into the inexhaustible force of I almost said the internet, of the universe, and find the things that bring us the most joy, find the things that bring us the most happiness, and roll with that. I know that there are people in the world today that don't eat, and they don't need to eat because literally once you reach up to a certain level, you don't need to eat. Um, Actually, like you start to realize that food actually slows us down and weighs us down more than it actually helps in a way. And because, when your body doesn't have to worry about digesting, there's all this other stuff that it like there's so much more room for activities basically. And so, yeah. But I feel that we're just being guided to take the steps that are necessary for us at this time. I'm not saying just like stop eating and just go cold turkey and do that, but I'm simply saying that whatever it is that you need in your life to start cutting back on, and for the sake of bringing in more light and love and positivity into your life, start doing that. That's what I feel that we are all being guided to do. Because again, the abundance from the universe is inexhaustible. So we should be taking advantage of that as much as we can. So that is the message for this super soulful spiritual Sunday. I hope that you all found something that you resonate with, and if you did, then please feel free to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below if you so choose. Take this affirmation with you throughout your day. All of the life forces that are important for me flow to me in abundance from the inexhaustible sources of the universe. And yeah, be well, be great, be your best self, because it's always in there. So thank you so much for being here. I love you, I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one.